The dual clutch transmission offers something a conventional manual transmission can't offer: a continuous transmission of torque and power to the wheel. This offers ultra-fast and precise shifts that happen in less than 100 milliseconds, and uninterrupted acceleration. A unique feature of this transmission can actually keep 100% of the torque applied during the shift. This transmission is lightning quick. It's a type of transmission worthy of this car. Our goal is combining the driving engagement of a manual with the speed and smoothness of an automatic.
What's going on, everyone? This is C on Speed 252, and I want to thank you for pushing that play button. The drawing for the Corvette poster, the Mid Engine Corvette poster, is still going on. All you have to do is subscribe, leave your comments down below, and give this video a thumbs up. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
What would be different about the new Camaro then, as far as horsepower spec? Will it be close to this? Because a lot of people was upset about the Camaro and the Corvette having somewhat similar horsepower specs. Yep. Will that be the same as far as the new Camaro coming out?
I don't know anything about a new Camaro.
Oh.
And we just the only new Camaro I know of is the LT1 model we just introduced.
Okay.
Really
That's right. The LT1 is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great package.
Okay.
Yeah, 30, just under 35.
Under 35
for V8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. How long will y'all be here? Like when it is ends?
2:33ish. I'm really passionate.
Coming to drive.
You got your
across the country,
following,
that's awesome.
coming across the country. I was like, good God, I got
Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Have you already driven one?
Have you driven one of these?
I drove a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I broke 140 on the circle track.
Awesome.
Nice. Now, are any of these in customer hands now? Because there's a lot of photos out of people driving it, just probably Chevrolet people.
Yeah, just test vehicles.
Okay, nice. Somebody said y'all had a purple, but I'm surprised that wasn't the color. Because I was looking for like purple or green or something.
Yeah, that's the
It's on the wall over there.
Those are the colors?
Yep.
Okay.
And the seat belts and accessory wheels. And
the new yellow calipers.
Nice.
Awesome. It's like a matte finish, metallic yellow.
Okay.
They look really cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I just saw those the other day.
I mean, I still may wrap it in some way or fashion,
right.
but I would like to start off with a great color in the beginning. Oh, man. So 495 horsepower. Why did y'all go with 500 horsepower? Why 495?
You know, this is the right balance of horsepower and torque.
Okay.
A big chunk of that 0 to 60 time is our low-end torque. You know,
Okay.
The 6.2 liter just really gets off the line incredibly well.
Okay.
And if you start to chase dyno numbers, you're going to lose some of the drivability and just thrust that you get out of that big V8.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yep.
I guess y'all not really talking about the higher trim levels yet, huh?
No, we're talking about this car today. Yep.
I understand.
Yep.
I understand. So this car does come with a heads-up display?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Heads-up display. It's got some color in it. There's a couple new pages compared to what
Nice.
you're used to. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Will it be?
PDR is quite a bit improved.
Okay.
PDR system's got you can do like a start and a finish separate from each other. So you
Okay.
can do like a rally circuit or an autocross.
Okay.
And now you can download start finishes online to all the local racetracks, that kind of thing.
Nice.
Yeah, so those two together, really cool.
Here's a question now. I'm not this type of guy, but Chevy's known for as far as a lot of YouTube customers and customers in general are modifying. Are they able to modify this in any kind of way?
So,
Superchargers, Pro Chargers.
It's a Corvette, and people are going to figure out how to modify it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the new electrical stuff is built to provide better cybersecurity for a lot of reasons.
Okay.
Just the modern world.
Okay.
It's likely going to be harder.
Okay.
If history is our teacher, so
Right.
we're going to figure out how to get it done.
That's true. That's true. So what is your favorite part about this car thus far?
I think for me, it's the handling relative to other mid-engine cars that we drove during development.
Like the Porsche, did you drive a McLaren or Lamborghini?
So much fun. Yeah.
Okay.
This car's so much fun that you turn in and you can get the back end to step out.
Okay.
And there's just no need to fix it. You
Okay.
just let it hang out. Not really drifting, but just this really nice attitude.
Okay.
It's a very confidence-inspiring car that you don't feel like you've got to get on top of the car at all. You just
Okay.
let it do its thing, and it's a very natural feeling in the car. It's moving around you. You sit right at the CG.
Okay.
So even just driving on the regular highway, just ride motions, the car's pivoting and moving right around your hips.
Okay.
So it feels a lot more natural than a front engine car.
How do you feel about a lot of customers being upset about the manual not being an option?
So I'm a manual transmission lover. I love a manual.
I'm not. I'm automatic.
Yeah.
Make life easier, not harder.
Right. So this is both.
With the dual clutch?
With the dual clutch, it's both. There's no torque converter. You don't get any of that disconnected feeling that you do with automatic.
Like one C7?
Right. The paddles are hardwired right into the trans, so it's instantaneous shift.
Nice. I like that.
Shift.
I like that.
So it really gives you the manual trans experience. The only thing you're missing is the clutch.
The clutch pedal.
Yep. So I'm converted. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a question on the dual clutch. Oh, it's an automatic, right?
Looks pretty good. I mean, a lot of people complain about the rear end, but about how it looked compared to a Camaro and all that stuff.
Well, they're making assumptions off of a grainy photo that is not giving the right proportions. It's not showing the package.
You mean the one that was leaked
Yeah.
by a YouTuber?
Whoever it was, yeah.
Not the best first.
You're not seeing the full, perspective of the size, how it fits in the rest of the car.
And the 3D nature of the taillight.
I just took it for what it was and just waited till I got here to see it, and it is what it is. I don't know how he got those photos. I really, truly don't, but it is what it is. But, I mean, he's not here to see it in person, but I think it looks great. I think it looks great.
Did you see the 2 golf bags in the trunk?
I have not, but
They're real golf bags.
No.
It's not like
Real golf
bag.
bag.
Junior bag.
What is this color?
That's called Zeus Bronze.
Zeus Bronze. The first time I saw it when I was driving up here a couple days ago, and I saw it on the Cadillac.
Yeah, it did.
That's why I saw
premiere
it.
on a Cadillac.
Okay, it is pretty on the Cadillac.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
The matte pewter wheels.
Okay. Okay.
It's a much more like a European feel, very kind of more.
There will probably be a more, I guess what the word I'm looking for, there'll probably be an up cost for that color, correct? It has to be.
We have some premium colors. I don't know if that's one of them.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I would have to ask marketing, but we have.
What are the premium colors then? Because I feel like that would have to be one.
Yeah, we got the visualizer up, but we don't have any cost assigned to it.
Okay.
Yet. So eventually they'll get there. I don't know how much more it would be or which colors it is, but
Okay.
that's coming sooner than later because we got to start ordering cars for dealers to get them built right and the customization, the most customizable Corvette ever, right? When you get over there, ask the accessories team and marketing and whatever, man, holy shit.
Okay.
Holy crap, they've got a lot of different things you can do, tweak and change. It's pretty awesome.
Cool. Man, I can't wait to get behind the wheel of one of these things.
Yeah, you can't
For
wait
sure.
to start driving.
I'm going to do a lot with it, so.
Well, if you hop in line, you can try to get in one of these two here.
Okay.
It sounds like people are just hounding them.
Yeah, they are.
And I'd actually do it before because there's probably 300 owners in there while Taj is going through his presentation. So once they come out, this is the clearest they're going to get in this area.
That's true.
So
That is true.
I don't want to hold you up if you need to run and shoot them.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely. I may try to go record some of that, but I didn't know Taz was actually recording that. I mean, speaking of, thought it was somebody
He's
else.
doing the same presentation he did last night.
I'm surprised he's still here doing it. I assumed they just had somebody else in his spot doing it instead of him doing it.
He's here. He's here.
Okay.
He's here to do it.
Okay.
Do it right.
Well, let me get some photos of this thing, and then I will probably make my way. Can I sit in this one? Is it possible?
You've been in and out of this one all
Have
day.
they? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little more. Well, actually, I can see why. People get in, their feet are tearing this off. And that's why we're supposed to just pretend like reds that are
pulled through a die as they extrude the epoxy around it.
Okay. So this is a C8.
This is a C8 car, yeah.
C8 bumper.
Yep.
Okay.
Rear bumper.
C8 rear bumper beam, as you see right here, and this is a C7 rear bumper beam.
Correct.
And your goal was to get it back to this state.
Well, we took mass out and size out.
Okay.
By going to the carbon fiber protrusions.
And was this also to actually have it weigh less than a current C7? Okay. Okay.
Less mass is always good.
That's what they say.
Yep.
That's what they say. Now, what exactly? This is where.
So this is an example of how we've changed from a low pressure die cast part
Okay.
to a high pressure die cast part.
Okay.
This is the casting at the base of the C7
Okay.
hinge pillar for mounting the door.
Okay.
And if you feel it, you can feel a certain amount of weight to it, right? It's aluminum, but it's still it's got pretty thick walls to it, right?
Right.
So it's got a certain amount of weight.
Right.
So for the new car, we've gone to this high pressure die cast where you can
Lot
inject
lighter.
it in a lot thinner wall sections, right? These are like 2 mils thick as opposed to these being like 5 and 6 mils.
Okay.
And you can feel the weight difference, but these parts are doing the same amount of work on the respective cars.
Wow. How long did it take y'all to figure this out?
Die casting's been around forever, but the high pressure die casting, We started looking at it probably about 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
You know, for our applications.
Okay.
I know that it's used out in the industry for a while, but for us to put it into a car with our requirements, with our volumes, right? It took us a while to work on that.
Okay. So, are you considering purchasing one of these yourself, or do you already have one?
I don't have one, but I will get one as a company car eventually.
Okay. Do you own a C7 right now? Okay. Did you ever get one of those?
No.
Oh.
I get a company car almost every summer from General Motors.
Okay.
You know, they're engineering test vehicles. We're trying to find problems on them, right?
Right.
We start selling them to customers.
Okay.
So I'm fortunate enough that I get to drive those quite a bit.
Okay. How do you feel?
Now, when I retire, I will definitely buy a C7 for starters.
Really?
I know that.
Why is that? Because I was going to ask that question, actually. Not as far as retiring, but as far as what do you think about the C7 in general?
Well, I think C7 and C8 are both awesome cars.
Okay. So, which C7 would you get?
Probably a Z06.
Why over the Grand Sport?
Yeah, I like the sound of the supercharger.
I can
You
understand
get
that.
that whine when you step into it. It just, you know, it's like the throaty growl of the engine. It just
Right.
sounds really cool, right?
Cool. That works.
Just
Awesome.
personal opinion, personal preference.
Makes sense. I have a Grand Sports, but that makes sense. Yeah.
And the Grand Sport is the best package overall. If
I
you're
agree.
looking for the best looks, and you don't want all the huge horsepower stuff, right?
Right. And to try to save some money, I guess, for most
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
I'm the Grand Sport is parked outside with the chrome, with the doors in the air. I don't know if you walked outside
I
yet.
didn't see it.
But yeah, it's parked outside.
You put
But
scissor doors on it?
I did.
Oh, cool.
I did. I just, I'm
Was
faking
it a kid or you did it yourself?
It was a kid. No, I did not do it myself. So I have a YouTube channel,
Okay.
which is C Speed 252.
Okay.
And then I have companies that sponsor me with things for the Corvette or whatever the case may be, and that was one of the things they sponsored me with.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So
I'll have to check it out when I go out.
yeah, it's still out there. So I
right.
mean, I'm gonna leave when everybody else leave, but it's still out there.
Thanks.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you. So there you have it. Some more information that I guess the difference between the rear bumper between the C7 Corvette and the C8 Mid Engine Corvette. With all the color choices that's here on the wall, I guess I can go ahead and show you. As we walk over here, I have no idea which color I would go with, but they all look kind of bad. Let's take a look at the seats. And here's the competition seat. There is the GT2 seat. And there's a GT1 seat.
Yeah, but I saw, the reveal.
I think they all look pretty cool in my personal opinion. So if you take a look at the wall here, we have the steering wheel, the leather wrap, as you can see right there. You have the suited microcontroller wrap right here. They both look sweet to me in my personal opinion. And then you have the different colors of the knobs. This stands out the most, obviously. And then you have the seatbelt colors. And here are the colors of the names.
Yeah, this one, it just died.
And then you have the calibers here and the colors of the car. You have the wheels. So, I don't know. I mean, they all look good to me. I don't know which one I'm going to get yet, but if it was your choice, which color would you actually get? They all look pretty tough to me.